Yo, how's it going? Today we are back with another video. I'm going to show you how I installed turn signals on my Talaria Stinger MX4. It's a cheeky little Chinese eBay special, nothing too strenuous, so we'll keep it nice and simple. So without further ado, let's get into it.
It might slam shut. Killer.
I know. When it comes to the install of the turn signal, it was fairly straightforward. It's plug and play and it comes with everything you need all included in the box if you want to mount them as intended and shown in the eBay product description. Now first of all, I'll just show you exactly what you get. So you get the turn signals and the kit and wiring harness as well. In the box you get two sets of turn signals, front and rear. You get mounting brackets for your front forks and the rear running light mount. You get all nuts and bolts included. You get the wire harness which connects to the main power and the headlight. You get the relay which allows the turn signals to flash, and you get the turn signal switch which mounts to the handlebars and the brake assembly. And tools, you'll need an Allen key, multi-tool and an adjustable spanner. So first of all, you'll need to remove the seat frame. You do this by removing 4 bolts, 2 on each side and 2 bolts on the plastic, 1 on each side, and then remove the battery lid which is held in place by 2 bolts. Once you remove the seat frame and the battery lid, go ahead and remove the ignition cover which is held in place by 2 bolts. Once this is all done, you'll have a much better access to connect your new turn signal wire harness. At this point, it's worth mentioning that the indicators actually double up as running lights. This is because the kit plugs into the stock headlight as well as the power plug located at the front of the bike near the ignition. I have an on-off switch for my light which I also bought off eBay. It was one of the first mods I did. Thankfully, if you have the on-off switch as well, you can integrate this into the new turn signal kit harness and you can still use the switch to turn off the headlight without it affecting the turn signals, and it also removes the running light feature on the turn signals as well, which I was really happy about. I was actually dreading that, to be honest. I bought it and then I read that it doubles up as a running light and I was like, oh no, but we figured it out, it's fine. When I say integrate, I basically mean instead of plugging the headlight plug of the turn signal harness into the headlight on the bike as described in the picture instructions, just plug that into the headlight on off switch connector that you already have installed, and that bypasses the running light function. When it comes to mounting the rear turn signals, you can use the bracket included, and this mounts to where the stock rear running light is mounted. I just use the rear running light as a reflector now, since I've got my brake light installed, which if you want a brake light installed, you can check out this video here. I've got a brake light installed. Now I wanted to have the rear indicators mounted to the plate holder that's fixed at the rear fender because it looks much better and it's just more practical. To mount the turn signals that way, I had to buy some extra wire and wire it into the turn signals because the original wire of the turn signals was not long enough to reach back to the battery compartment where everything sort of connects up. So if you have or want to do something similar and mount the indicators at the rear mudguard like me, then just bear this in mind, you have to buy some extra wire. If you are going to do that, then make sure you buy the right wire and the right size, which supports I think 16.5 to 18 amps. If you're unsure, always go higher, basically thicker wire. when I say higher. That way you can't go wrong. I went a size up in wire to ensure a strong connection and eliminate any electrical faults or any shortages or anything like that. So once you've mounted the rear turn signals and connected them back to the harness, you can mount the front turn signals to the forks using the mounts included in the kit and connect them to the harness. It's all very straightforward. When you click the indicator wires into the orange, blue and green connectors that you'll see, you should hear a click. This way you know they're sort of seated properly. The red wire on the indicator is live, the black wire is negative or ground. So the red wire connects to either the blue or the orange to activate the turn signal. The black wire connects to the little double connector, which is effectively the earth or the ground or the negative. So at this point the power plugs are connected to the bike. Both sets of indicators are connected to the harness, and you just need to connect your relay as shown in the picture and pack everything away as neatly as possible. I went round everything with some extra electrical tape to keep it all as weatherproof as possible. And finally, to connect the switch to the handlebars, it just connects using your brake mount screws. So you just undo the screws, mount your switch and pop the screws back in. Once that's done, you can screw your ignition plate back in place, pop the seat frame back on and pop your battery lid back on, screw everything down and you're good to go. Pop your battery in and give it a test. If you find when you're testing it that the indicators are off in terms of you click left and it makes the right one flash, you've got them the wrong way around, just swap the colours, the orange and blue, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, all in all, I'm quite happy with how this has turned out. To be honest, it does the job for me. Looks pretty clean and presentable. If I have to be picky, I'd prefer a better switch on the handlebars. That's something I can look into in the future if I sort of choose to upgrade my display or headlight, but for now it does the job, still looks good. If this has helped you out when looking for an easy way to install turn signals to your bike, hit the thumbs up button, it's massively appreciated. Any questions regarding this, drop me a comment down below. I've not gone into too much detail because I like to keep these videos kind of short and sweet. So yeah, any questions, drop a comment down below. I tend to reply to all the comments, so I appreciate it. And again, as always, hit the subscribe button so we can grow this channel together. We are a community in the e-bike scene. I really enjoy making these videos for you guys and providing you with helpful and simplified information along the way. So yeah, if you're enjoying it, or like I say, if you've got any value from these videos so far, hit the subscribe button. There will be more to come. As always, thank you again so much for watching the video till the end. Take it easy and peace out.